Sure, you're all wondering what answer to tell us, and the answer is yes. I will rank up Sayu.
Awesome.
And immediately try and level her up as much as I can, which isn't much actually.
Awesome. Now I can slip
Slip
away
away
faster than ever. They can't catch me now.
Yeah, they can't catch me now. And now she's still not the respectable, to be honest. Hooray, I'm level 3 in 1 weekend. I want to do it in a similar story, partially so I can do that, but also as when I can get through the first 2 updates of content.
Catch the wind.
As quick as possible so I can get to new content and stay on top of what's new. A good idea before I start is to actually start to do Shell of your Beast. You know, I have a lot of these character quests. Let's not do them because I need to do in a similar story. Should probably before I. You know what? Let's go and do Cleese quest because why the fuck not? I get the XP from it, which I need. And I actually didn't say in the title that I will be doing in the similar story. Please, I forsvann det där. Okay. He has shut the cat in here. And she's not like hiding, she's literally on top of clean clothes. Så kan vi gå ut om du vill. There we go. This way. Please only get out. Actually. I should probably unmark the total waypoint that I marked. I don't remember why or where. That's where it is. Remember that it was in Zuma, but not where. But yeah, I have another surprise in store for you guys since we're going to characters. Let's see, Aloy. She's still a measly level 20 because I found 1 crystal marrow when I wasn't looking really. I was keeping my eye out for it, and I was actually looking, but I wasn't like, this is the places they spawn. I check all of them. I just kinda roamed around where I think they are. But yeah, if you take a close look, you can see right there, level 50 out of 50 instead of level 20 out of 20. Yeah, it's a lot better now. So I give this to any cryo bow user that isn't Aloy in the future. They'll be lucky to have it because it's really good with cryo. Dealing cryo damage to opponents increases this character's normal and charge attack damage by 10% for this way. Yeah, the only downside is that we don't get the bonus 6-6 attack. But yeah, I farmed some mirror maidens. And Nakami's Yoi, the smaller version. But yeah, we're doing Cleese quest today because I haven't done that yet. Oh, I thought it was no, no, yeah. But it was the limited time event fish. Oh yeah, I farmed a few of those. I fished up a few of them earlier. Dun 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 dun. La 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 la
La la la. Your treasure's gone, but you seem oddly happy. Well, recently. So Clea must not
We heard this a
And now
billion
Klee
times.
has new
Talk
friends.
Klee. Oh, there's the enforcement cuts. Yeah. Yeah, she marked
We're
it with
here.
a
This
stick.
is the place. Look, this is where my huge treasure was buried.
Place is where my huge treasure was buried.
And where there's now a huge empty hole in the ground.
Wait, who's that over
It's
there?
an abyss mage. Hey, maybe he's the one Jean was warning us about.
You mean he's dangerous?
What's that in his hand?
One of Clee's hands. Or
My
bombs.
treasure. What?
I see the little girl has brought her friends with her.
Hey, you! If you think you're so tough, get back here and...
After him.
What's an abyss mage? I play in the forest all the time. La 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 la.
What? The Abyss Mage escaped.
La
What's
la la
that?
la la. La 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 la. La la la. Your treasure's gone, but you seem oddly happy. We're here. Look, and where there's now a huge empty hole and it's...
Wait, there's no...
What's that? What?
I see the little girl has brought her friends with her. Time for a change of
After
plan.
him.
Hey, you! If you think you're...
After him.
What's
Where am
an
I
abyss
supposed to
mage?
go? Oh, he's...
I play in the forest all the time, but I've never seen one before. He looks so cute, soft, and fluffy. Game's up! Now hand...
Oh, you
Oh.
fools think I would give this up so easily after what I've been through to acquire it?
You want me to bring a pissed Lisa here?
Let's light it up! I must leave no stone unturned. And away I go! Huh?
Freeze!
I'm going in!
Dodge this!
Well, there's been running anyway. So...
Freeze!
You know.
As a good knight should.
Well,
Leave it all to me.
let's do this. Something like this. Just gonna kill everything around me.
Hey!
Dodge this!
Yeah, come on out!
Come here now.
Cool it!
Careful, Klee. Don't be drawn in by it. Abyss mages are the bad guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
be evil.
that's right. Grandmaster Jean
Oh,
says
you
that
guys
stealing
evil
is
is
wrong. Freeze!
That galaxy. Oh, he was going to kill Klee, wasn't he?
This moment will be frozen.
I know she's absolute
Steady as
garbage
stone.
and clumsy as fuck.
Everybody stand back!
Even though I don't use her, I know that because
Got it
I
out.
listen to people's opinions on stuff.
Freeze!
Hey! Yeah.
Dodge this!
Get out of here!
Boom, boom. Ooh.
But if we could just get him to give it back.
It won't. Let's refill him.
Where'd he go? The Abyss Mage. He just disappeared. What's going on?
Okay.
Let's light it up.
Ah, I did something.
A gateway to a domain. The Abyss
This is
Mage
it.
must have snuck
Then
inside.
there's no way out.
Klee, do you need a rest? Why don't you wait here while we get your treasure back for you?
All people say she sounds like an asthmatic grandma, so it makes sense that if she does have asthma. Så faktiskt det kan gå ut nu. There we go.
No, I'm coming with you.
No,
It's my treasure that Mr. Fluffball stole, and
Mr.
it's up to me to get it back.
I admire her courage.
Don't
Sure.
worry,
Honey
Klee is a big girl.
girl.
Come on, Miss Honorary Knight, let's go.
Oh, she actually said miss. I always like it when they put little differences between two characters. You can see. Current part. My God. I mean, I
There's
would like
still
it
a
if
long
you're
road
alive.
ahead. Chivalry will never die.
Chivalry will never die. Characters die.
Just what will we come across this time?
I can't wait any longer!
Is it because she will be my active character?
For justice.
For justice. Okay. I guess this is my crappy team then, since half of my main team is dead. Well, part of it at least. Huh. Don't worry, I got Clay with me. Don't worry, I got Clay with me. Obviously, she runs like that too. Okay. What damage does that last one do? I can't really see because everything is floated. Boom!
Jumpy Dumpty go! Boom! Da da da! Hi-ya! Ah!
Okay, not too much.
Yeah! Blow them all up!
Boom!
Yeah! Let's light it up! Teamwork is... Hi-ya! As a dutiful maid would, I must leave no stone unturned.
Oh wait, yeah, very immune to it. Ah, they are immune to that.
Ninjutsu! Let's light it up! Gotta dash! Ha! Boom! Yeah! Hoo-rah! Ha!
Boom!
Hi! Hoo-rah! Boom!
Boom!
Jumpy Dumpty go! La la la!
La la!
Rain outlines your fate.
Rain outlines your way.
Fine, fine, go!
He takes nothing seriously. Absolutely nothing. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Not needed, but thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Confetti. And some garbage stuff.
No, my sword.
No,
Rain
my
outlines
sword!
your fate.
Rain outlines your fate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Teachings of Gukwa.
Can't touch me. Yeah.
I suppose that would also work.
No, my sword. Boom! Pew!
Let's check in what she has on her. Okay, we have lost prey to Sacred Wind. Elemental burst damage using burst. Okay, so Noblesse Oblige, 4-piece. Level 69, not even 70 on Lost Birds. Constellation 3, which I will never get. Spark Splash, departure triggers. This leads to filtering the duration of sparks. And Sparks and Splash is that one, okay. Yeah, summon sparks.
Boing, boing, boom!
Rain outlines your fate.
Bye.
Leave it all to me.
Up. Leah's gonna walk underneath all of them.
Boing, boing, boom! Ouch! Woo!
Yeah, I can't change the language now.
Time to clean up.
I can't listen to her gay
Steady as stone.
I'm going in the future I'm only listening to Japanese version because I just got a headache from the Chinese one.
No, my Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of good. Everybody stand back.
Sparks and Splash!
Oh, I tried to look into her, but sure. I was going to do that anyway.
Boom!
Yay, Trisha! Yeah, best mate. I assume, yep. Good thing I've seen you.
You followed me. This is as far as you will get.
Oh yeah? What are you?
Oh, the human proclivity to gossip has provided us with... We learned that your little red friend had in her possession the most... The treasure is now... Now your precious treasure shall be...
No, wait! Don't touch it!
It's a bomb.
Oh, now, what have we here?
That's right. Bull.
No! I broke the survival rules. Explosions can... This is it. This time, I'm done for.
Don't worry, Clay. I think she'll actually be happy because you dealt with it.
Wait, so Klee's treasure is a bomb?
That was epic.
No wonder Klee was rumored to be the strongest fighter in Mondstadt.
Sparkman.
Paimon, for one, is never picking a fight with her, ever.
I will.
Hold on.
All I
Why
will
is
do
she
is
going
just put
off?
all mode that gives me extra explosive resistance.
Seems like... Well
Oh,
then, let's head to the Knight's...
And report to Yin, but your quest will listen to that. Head there. Yeah. Whew, here is wet. There we go. Okay, 99. In some special circles, this world loop got a fated family. In other words, the wolves, so the racer. Well, Yin, we've got something to discuss. Kalia's had a bomb stolen from her, and Bismace touched it. and it went boom and killed him immediately. He was not even dust. Didn't even turn to dust. He just read boom. Gone. Didn't even turn to a puzzle. Which makes sense because none of the things I've killed this lifetime in puzzles. Oh, hello viewer. Nice to meet you if I haven't already met you. I'm just doing some story quests like usual. They left a few years ago. Hello, Clee. Hi, I'm Clee.
Clee? You're here too? I turned myself in. Huh? I broke the rules.
Clee, I need you to answer me. You said someone was injured. Where are they?
Wait, for a spin on this.
Why is that?
The person that Clee blew up was an abyss mage.
But Mr. Fluffball was only a thief. Hey, come on now. Paimon already told you that the abyss mages are the bad guys.
We blew up the bad guys.
And actually, they're the worst kind of bad guys you can imagine. They don't just hate the good guys. They hate Mr. Fluffball. Was a bad guy on purpose? What? I don't get it.
This was an oversight on my part. I did not tell you these things before because you are still young. In fact, the Abyss Order is a hostile force in Mondstadt, which has been unusually active lately.
Because of Mondstadt's most powerful treasure?
Aha! That's it! Paimon understands now. They were tracking down poor Clee because they heard rumors about her treasure.
Which was her
Just
bomb.
like the way Paimon's first reaction was to try and get her hands on... no. To try and get the facts on the treasure. So, does that mean...
In light of your contribution on this matter, I will allow you to take part in the next Ludi Harpastum.
Ludi
Harpastum? Whoa!
I'm so happy for you.
This honorary knight, you've gotta come too.
What is Ludi Harpastum?
It's a happy ending.
Except
what?
Clee, where did you hide the treasure to begin with? Were you trying to blow up the fish in Starfell Lake again?
I wasn't. I swear. She's giving us that look that means play along.
You know
Clee?
I'll see myself to solitary confinement. Paimon bets Clee must get bored in there all by herself.
Well, I'm not gonna yarn her. Permanently. I'm just gonna be help. Oh, what Wood? His name is Wood. Yes, Wood, not his last name is Wood.
Guess who? That's Paimon's voice I hear.
Need a bite to eat or anything?
Ooh, yes, please! Wait, no, I can't. Anyway, while I'm grounded, I'm making an extra special new treasure. When you say treasure... I made it into the shape of a harpastum and everything. It looks so cute.
There's the bomb as a harpastum, but not like I know what it is.
Just wait for Ludi Harpastum. Oh yeah, they're gonna love it.
Yeah, she's still terrorist lol if you didn't catch up on that. If Jane
was listening to this, Clee might find herself grounded for an awful lot longer.
Should we go tell her? No? Quest completed. Yeen!
Clee is no ordinary child. In fact...
No way! Even Clee gets to be a knight of Favonius?
No way, Clee gets to be... Sounds more impressive than an ordinary rank.
Yes! Paimon thinks this is quite unjust!
Yeah, I just...
Although,
overheard
the name kind of makes sense considering what Clee's treasure does.
Disguised a bomb as something used in a holiday, which I don't know about. I'm still new to this.
She causes her fair share of trouble for the Knights of Favonius, but we care a great deal about her. As for her background, in short, you'll understand her more as time goes by.
Okay.
Please keep an eye on her in the future.
Like at 08050. Well, thank you for tuning in for my stream. If you haven't already left, because you heard when I was watching. But it's happened to me earlier that, like in other streams, that shows as if no one's watching, then I just see a comment it's like, oh, either that comment was like half an hour late or somebody's watching. Well, either way, I know what we can do now. Nightly exam prep. I do love myself some hangout events. To room and alk. My see, I mean, story out. Erotus Aqua. Like Gersnevis. Is it any of these? I don't think so. Okay, good. Close New Chapter 1. Cadius Adautos. Cadius Adautos. This is una historia antica. Gusnivis. Cadius Adautos. And they are Grosnivis, okay. Nice traders. Tilson City. Yeah, wait. Did I just say 6 meters? And the walls is dead. Probably because she's inside. But yeah, we're going back to Inazuma now, because now I know that it wasn't level up it, but it was that I need to do other quests to do this quest. Which I completely understand, and I like her Mia, so we're doing her quest first. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in the other one this fall. But your Mia, she's fun. Tamaya! It's something you say in Japan when you light fireworks. And she yells that when she uses her ult in the AP version, which I find to be funny, I guess. I like it.
Ah, here we are.
Moriko. I want to heal up Traveler so I can have her on my team.
Hello, Moriko. How's business these days?
Yoy Mia,
Yeah,
there you are. I thought
thought
you might show up. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you.
It'll
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute material. I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made?
Sorry for the trouble.
It's no trouble at all, my friend. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoy Mia was the one who came and calmed him down.
I should look at his face, not his coin pouch.
I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoy Mia, who knows? He probably would have run away by now.
I guess she's
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Is that him?
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige. Customers come first. Always.
All right, then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Your father, go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh, no, you don't. That's out of the question.
Don't worry. Just take it as a...
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things you need to get done today.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
There's no convincing you, is there?
Here's why I, let her get it for free, and she was like, nope.
All right, then. If you insist.
Why?
Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
He won't be able to hear it, probably.
Will do.
He's deaf.
You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again.
This is exactly what I say to people I meet online. I tell them to take breaks if they need it, and just to take care of themselves.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
Seems like you'd happily do anything for anyone.
You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think I'll literally do any favor they ask me to.
Well, depending on the request.
When that happens, I say to them, hey, this is a fireworks store. We do fireworks. But they don't always listen. So it can't be helped. But also, it's not really a big deal. Anyway, we've got all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just going to go over here real quick and get some heals done. I have like this much water left, which is a lot of, apparently, if you ask me. Okay, there we go. Just know that if the set tries really and switch character while it's trying, you won't get the heal. So just stand still and don't switch character when you're healing. Using this statue 7.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Drat.
There we go. My team is complete and can teleport back to Inazuma City. So we can continue going and purchasing firework materials with Yoimiya. Oh, you're kind of distracting me. Walking back and forth the entire time. Up. Oh. I was going to do a plunge attack, but
Mr. Aminoma, it's me!
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
So goes discipline. Okay.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
No worry. Oh, wait, actually... yeah. How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my ore, right?
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make, if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see. Dear child, the essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind is disturbed, it will show in the blade that is forged.
You try doing something way too quick, it will...
If you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed in disrupting his concentration.
But this is a special circumstance, surely! The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh?
Okay.
Master, you mean you'll do the work personally?
Old man, you're sure that your back won't break while
Is
trying
that
to
so
do so?
surprising? It is, after all, the only option.
Well, yeah. Yormia is probably not the best weaponsmith.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Amenoma.
And I am only good at making my own weapons.
You're quite welcome.
But
The
quite
Naganohara
costly.
fireworks show is an important event.
Delay.
This I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to Ryunosuke for all the business he has given me. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future. Do not rush everything at the last minute.
Like, write a shopping list like a month before.
I'll try my best.
And then you'll go
in the
shop,
future, I'll get
and
some
if
extra
anything
materials in to
extra
cover
comes
any
up
unexpected
after
changes
that,
of plan late in the day.
either you decline it, which is not like you, or you get even a bit of extra, but it's
Though
less
for
to
you,
order.
dear child, no matter how much you
It may
prepare,
never be enough.
excuse me,
Yeah.
I will be
will
back shortly.
Okay.
Wow, Mr. Amenoma! Just look at the shape and size of these grains. It's
Grains?
beautiful. I'm at a loss for words.
You seem very talkative for being at a loss of words.
It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life. They are impossible.
So have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working
Yeah, it's
together
like
for a long time
someone
already?
who's been trained the art of the sword and used it in actual combat for over 30 years. They will not forget how to wield said sword
Back in the
for
day,
the rest of their life.
It was my master, and
Unless they lose their
Ryunosuke's
arms,
father.
then they might forget
The
because
people
they
may
can't
have changed from
use
one
it at
generation
all.
to another,
It'll be a bit
but the
hard
ingredients
to swing
required
around
to
using
make
your arms
fireworks
without arms.
have remained the same.
Yeah.
Hajime, in the future, this will be up to you.
I know.
All right, I won't
actually
bother
is a
you
bit
guys
funny.
any longer. Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
This way, okay. I recognize that name. Was that the man without the vision, that lost his vision? We met, or I feel like it. I feel like it's the glasses dude that I helped out with his
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet.
Oh wait, yeah, it's the
Not to
dude
worry,
with the
because
made
actually,
back.
I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day.
Okay.
Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly. Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this
Yeah,
whole
it seems to be
trip.
a lot well with him. It's just nice listening quietly.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up.
Okay.
When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have a chance to sit down and have a You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma?
Lost at City of Freedom.
Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are free to live their life however they want.
Yeah, they
do
all
whatever
drink
makes them
themselves
happy.
drunk or eat meat
My
and eat
pops
meat.
actually received a gift from one of his old
That's
customers over
awesome.
there.
Oh.
It was from
From
the
the vine?
winery or
Dawn
something.
Winery.
Dawn Winery!
The
Their dandelion wine is
super
super
famous. And as far as I know, it's
Yes,
delicious.
that's the
I
one.
nothing.
I remember when he drank it.
Mhm.
I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling me all night about. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish.
Or because they don't lots for home
So,
and don't
what made you
wanna
guys
travel
embark on
anywhere
your
else.
treacherous journey to Inazuma?
Oh, to track down an enemy god, and I'm looking for my lost brother.
And we're looking for answers from the gods, too. You were separated from your
From the
family
family
because of a
because
god?
Yes.
Oh, that must
Don't
be
worry,
really
he
tough.
just started to work. I'm slowly learning. Sometimes it is.
I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's
Oh, I
how it
haven't
is.
seen him in like 500 years.
You know,
like.
I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma.
Yeah.
Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity.
Yeah.
In other words, a state of tranquility. The advantage of that is that if you're ever
Yeah.
tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest.
Yeah, because it was.
Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. If you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Yeah, I don't remember why I wanted to play this. I think it just looked cool and I was into anime.
That's also just how
Pretty
it
much
is.
that's the reason. I remember the ad with Shichi was the first.
When you're exhausted,
Genshin
everything
Impact
becomes
ad
an
I ever
uphill
saw.
struggle. Even trying
And
to
that
have
was also
fun.
the
You won't be
once
able
I
to
made
enjoy
it to
yourself if
install
you're
it
too
on
tired.
the tablet I was using, which wasn't my tablet. It was a public tablet that I got to use.
An adventurer friend of
And like
mine once told
home.
me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way.
I'll bear that in mind. Yeah,
Don't
it's
worry,
not
though.
about the
I'm sure I
destination.
can think of
It's
some way
about
to
the
get you
journey
feeling relaxed
to
and happy.
said destination.
And you're here now,
not
so even if
Finishing
you're
a
gonna leave
project,
eventually,
so it is
I want to make
working
sure you at
hard
least
on
leave
the
with fond
project
memories.
and having that stress be lifted off your shoulders feels good.
Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma
Yeah.
the right kind of place to call home.
I'll add to my list of I'll depends on what my brother thinks. I'll add to my list of candidates.
I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to
Well,
give you guys.
I'll
keep it a secret for
I
now,
do
though.
want that for her Inazuma because we have Yoimiya, Ayaka, Foma, Sayu, Noelle, Amber, Kaya, Diluc, Yin, Clay, which I don't really give a fuck about. Well, anyways, that's the other question. It's way too busy.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Yeah,
Let's head over to the boat.
We had
Or,
something happen.
did you want to keep chat? Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though. We don't want to raise any...
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super...
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
Okay. Don't confirm the ship's condition. Okay, over here. Hopefully no one sabotaged it. Berries! Still thinking the dumb I can make yellow paint of core lapis and berries.
small.
Take cliff start in, so. Makes me think of Atsuko.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the finest Inazuman timber.
Well, yeah, it doesn't have access to any other strong timber.
Still, I'll be the first to admit that if he's planning to ride this into the storm...
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there as a last resort. I gotta say though, Koichi, it feels like your craft has improved once again.
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, we each worked on our own materials separately, then assembled them secretly in the night. This is the largest we could afford to build. Any bigger and there's no way it would pass the Tenryou Commission's inspection.
Yeah.
Let's store the boat here for now then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail. Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakajiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the Tenryou Commission?
Shall we... What? Lamine, why do you give her a stink eye?
Maybe it does. But I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him.
Yeah, she already keeps them hidden.
My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them. And whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too.
Okay.
As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your point about collaboration, you've been helping out too, right?
Yeah.
That's true. This was all a collaborative
It was shaped by the Maleficent leeway too.
Wait!
You have to be the cat guys in Asuma as well?
Ah, so you're seasoned crooks already, eh? Don't know what I was worried about then. Anyway,
Hey,
thanks for
like I
everything,
say, I
Koichi.
have my way of running around a lot of times. I think driver's license because I didn't know existed until like well over a month in. Technically almost a year, but I just say a month.
And your fireworks are ready, so just go pick them up from my house whenever you want. While you're there, you can get my pops to settle the boat construction fees.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry about paying anything. Third Sis would be sure to scold me if she found out I'd taken Mora from the Naganoharas.
Who's Third Sis? Oh, let me explain this one. It's a story my pops told me. There used to be a thriving merchants guild in Inazuma. It got really At one point, there were a dozen or so kids born around the same time to the families of the guild. They all grew up together, each of them learning their respective family's business.
Okay.
They were a tightly knit group of friends. But eventually, they all grew up and decided they each wanted to go into business themselves.
Yeah.
It was inevitable that business would send them all to different corners of the world, and that they'd have far less opportunity to see each other in the future.
Yeah, this is...
That's right. Just before we went our separate ways, the eldest of the group suggested that we should all go watch some fireworks together one last time.
They were all very ambitious types, and each had their own knack for doing business. One by one, they left, until Koichi was the only one of them remaining. After that, he hardly saw them. But whenever one of them did come back to visit, fireworks would always be involved.
Yeah, no matter how close you and your friends are, there's always going to be some distance after being separated for a long time. But as soon as the fireworks lit up the sky, it'd instantly take us right back to our childhood. And to us, those memories are eternal.
Yeah, it's like New Year's. I'm a bit shy at times. But once I start drinking, you become very talkative
So
because
this is what
it's
you meant
late
when you
at
were
night.
talking about commemorating
I'm
things.
somewhat drunk, and I'm around people I love and care about deeply.
That's exactly right. That's why I can't let people down when they're counting on me for their fireworks. Anyway, I need to go update Takujiro. See you, Koichi. Thanks again for your help.
Why am I saying all of this on the internet? I don't know why.
Yeah, I should get out of here too. I don't want to get caught red-handed.
You don't. Also, your hands are white.
Okay, story
Sorry
time.
about you, Ma.
So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me, they always mention how they used to play with me when I was a kid, or held me once as a baby, or something. But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway.
Yeah.
So, I never have a clue who they are.
I completely understand.
One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do. You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and says, actually, this is one of his carpenter friends. Turns out he's a lot younger than he looks. Just a few years older than me. I went bright red and must have apologized like a million times. It was so embarrassing.
But I completely understand what she means. You're the mom, just told you to say hi to this person you knew as a baby. You don't really know people when you're a baby. And if you are friends with someone, it'll either carry on to when you're at least like 5 or 6, or you just won't remember shit because you're young and a kid. Yeah, we're not gonna hold us up. Back of it. Knock on the window. What time is it? Okay.
I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water.
After how much effort it took to get back in, it's hard to convince myself to leave again. Especially when I'll be going up against the stormy ocean.
Well, they won't look much better if you get caught by the Tenryou Commission. I'm afraid that sooner or later they are going to find you here. Time is starting to run out.
I'm sorry. I'll make sure to get out of here before they come. I promise I won't cause you and your family any more trouble.
I didn't mean it like that. If we ever ran into any problems, I'm sure I'd figure something out.
Worst case scenario, I get to fight them.
But if the Tenryou Commission does catch up to you, then make a run for the
I'll
boat.
just put on a mask and go sloshing wild.
Okay, I won't let them catch me. But...
What if you want to come back to Inazuma? anyway?
I didn't used to like this place at all. That's why I left. But looking back on things now, once I started to realize that, I got restless. I couldn't stop thinking, so I forget it. What does it matter now? It's too late anyway. I originally wanted to make up for all my regrets, but instead, I found myself in the situation I'm in now.
What a pity. Talk to us about it. If only there was no Sakoku decree, huh? Anyway, don't worry. We're not going to bother you about it. We'll keep trying to buy you as much time as possible until you reach your final decision. The Tenryo Commission. If only they weren't so overzealous, there might be a way. Oh, that's right. That elderly couple, old customers of ours. Their son's in the Tenryo Commission, isn't he? Yeah, quite high up as well. That's it. I'll go talk to them. Maybe they can do something.
We're going to pull the strings from behind the scenes.
Are you sure they won't just report me instead?
Oh, don't worry about that. They're really nice people. I know them well. They won't cause us any issues. All right, you should get back indoors, Sakujiro. We'll be back in no time at all. Okay, let's go. Time waits for no one. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those materials? There's some pots. Pots? No, never mind. I know. I'll write him a note telling him.
Yeah, swiftly finish writing.
Why did you cut Paimon off earlier? Because what he needs isn't an answer. Just time.
Yeah. Don't make people's decisions for them. Give them insight on what they, if they're thinking in a wrong way. After you assess if you're thinking correctly. Think logically, and how about they would feel. If you're going to think about it all, just don't meddle in people's private business when it comes to their emotions sometimes. It's better to just leave them alone, no matter how hard you want to help them, and what happens is goddamn bad. So just save your energy to deal with your own. Wait, Olga. I remember this place, yeah, I remember you.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya. Come on in, dear. Come and take a seat. Are these two your friends?
I believe we met before.
They're travelers from afar. Outsiders have a very difficult time getting into Inazuma nowadays.
We do.
Indeed, these are unprecedented times. But seeing as they came all this way, we locals should give them a warm welcome.
Oh, before I forget, I brought the...
Oh, thank you, dear. Your family is so good to us every year. First I wonder if I'll still be around to see the next hair of Naganahara fireworks.
Of course you will. You're both in great health. Don't say things like that. It's bad luck.
We aren't as young as we once were, though. The body knows it. It used to be that I could spend all day working the land, carrying water back and forth. But now, even a moment of light work leaves me with all sorts of aches and pains. I wanted to do some weeding yesterday, but as soon as I bent down to get started, I suddenly felt that if I went any further, I wouldn't be able to get back up again.
You should try straightening your back.
No worries. Say no more. We'll handle it.
No. We can't be putting you to work when you're a guest in our home. I'll just go fetch the tea and some snacks, and then we'll continue our conversation.
Like doing some gardening.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first time I've helped you with chores. I just haven't had much time recently with the fireworks show coming up. But once that's out of the way, I'll be sure to come by more often.
They aren't really brain parasites like cordyceps. So work on ants in real life, not people like in Last of Us.
It's no trouble, really. We don't mind helping.
Oh, you're such good kids.
It's all good.
As for mine, he's all grown up now. Hasn't found anyone yet. And he doesn't visit very often. If you're quite sure it's no trouble, then I have some pickled radish here.
Sure, it won't take us a moment. The old folks aren't very mobile, so come on, let's help them out. We'll get rid of the weeds first, and then deliver them.
Okay. Oh, I have cats. I'll not steal from them. I'm sorry. I'm a kleptomaniac somewhere. Sorry, man. Someone's kleptomaniac. Was that all? Nope. This one too.
Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it. Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now.
Other side. He's pretty close, actually. Hello, Satoru. We some pickled radish, friend.
How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking full of life, as always.
I like it, boys.
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liu a while back, and word is they were a real hit. So it looks like we'll be getting more business from over there in the future.
That must mean a lot more work for you, though. Are you sure you and Mr. Ryunosuke can manage? If it gets too much, don't forget, you can always ask me for help.
We should be fine. I think we can cope.
You know, you're doing a lot of work for just two people, one of which are dead.
Oh, yeah. This is some pickled radish from Mrs. Imatani.
Yeah, the old couple gave you pickled radishes.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I never used to be a fan of pickled radish, would you believe? But then I tried some of Mrs. Imatani's homemade stuff, and I couldn't get enough of it. It's a family staple now.
Speaking of your family, how's everyone doing?
They're doing well. We have the occasional heated argument, but I guess that's every family ever. Being close to family is better than never getting to see them. Even if it does mean putting up with some conflict.
The difference, again, for like the 5th billionth time out here on my channel. Every time I just say, you're me as an extrovert, I'm an introvert, I go into this deep discussion about the differences between extrovert and introvert.
Now, Mr. and Mrs. Imatani seem to have a great relationship. But still, they must...
Huh, they didn't seem that way to me. I think they're just used to it.
You just can't get used to it.
You make a good point, though. I should drop by more often in the future. That way, they won't get so bored.
You're like a second daughter to them.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Konda Village. You're always welcome here.
Konda Village.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakujiro.
Oh yeah.
One day, I'll be as great.
Okay, hello, I'm Bach.
That was quick. Young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you know what? It's been 50 years this year.
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies. You barely notice as the years go by, but then suddenly 50 years have passed.
Then your son must be in his 30s.
50 years since what?
Well, if you must know, it was 50 years ago, back in the days when...
Oh, stop trying to impress them. We both know you were the one who was hopeless.
Well, maybe you're right. 50 years ago, I proposed to my wife at the Naganahara fireworks show. We've been together ever since.
You should be very proud of what you have.
To tell the truth, I was still a little uncertain. I wasn't sure what I was doing when I walked into the Naganahara's shop and ordered my firework. Even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up, I looked back at her and before I knew what was happening, apparently, I'd already said it.
Yes.
And, well, she'd said yes.
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time. In others, it's no time at all. Really, it's just a number.
50 years is a long time because the humans only live for about 100.
But 50 years of being together? Now that is something worth commemorating.
I had no idea it was your 50th anniversary. If I'd known, I would have made some extra fancy fireworks just for you.
Oh no, it's quite all right. We always set off the same firework ever. Seeing that firework go off takes us right back to those days. Even at this age, we still look back.
Ah, what a great release.
Yeah, really.
Enough about us, though. Yoimiya, aren't you busy with the fireworks show?
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here goes.
Yoimiya tells the Imanats about
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boy's best friend when they were young. They were inseparable. They grew up together, but one day, they had a...
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted to... But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing wrong at all with being peaceful. You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed...
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt by it, but he didn't want to talk with us about how he was really feeling. Eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or for some other reason, he joined the
If it was anything else, I could talk to Keisuke. But since it's Sakujiro, I don't feel there's any way we can get involved.
What a strange coincidence. Who'd have thought? I understand now. When I asked Sakujiro why he came back, he just said, because now I finally understand why he can't decide what to do. Two best buddies in childhood. One grows up to join the Tenryou Commission, the other grows up to join the Tenryou Commission's most wanted list.
I guess this is
well, no worries. If that's the case, then never mind. We can find some other way to help Sakujiro. There's no need to make things difficult for you.
We don't want
this sounds like something for Sakujiro and Keisuke to resolve between themselves.
Yes. It'd be so nice if they could go back to the way things were.
I think after all these years, they ought to let go of their grudges.
Yeah.
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Here's it. Oh, somebody's watching. Hi. Very entertaining content with the loading screen. Okay, we can go back to the fireworks shop now. Up. Okay, I was going to jump over.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the...
Huh? Why? Do they know? Pops, are you alright? They didn't do anything to you, did they?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew Sakujiro was inside. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough Pops, did you... Oh, the Tenryou Commission will definitely be chasing after him. Good point. Names. Waiting names. Suddenly showing up like this. Surely it must be... The Commission wouldn't normally cause this big of a fuss over a stowaway.
Sorry, my ears are no good. And I didn't get a good look at them either. If you're wondering which way they went, I wish I'd caught their names. But I didn't hear a thing.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, those two running into each other won't solve anything. And even worse, there'll be no coming back from it for Sakujiro. We can't let that happen. Come with me. Let's track.
And if we can't resolve it, well, yes, you'll go hide and I'll deal with it. On the disguise, of course.
It's Masazaka and his friends!
Hello, kids. Did you see?
Hi, Yoimiya! Are the weapons to scare away the great Mujina yokai ready yet?
Oh, Mr. Ryunosuke is making them right now. You can go collect them from my house later. Aren't you gonna play? I'm sorry. I have something important to do right now. I'll be back later on. But I'll bring you guys some candy next time. The extra sweet candy, the one you guys love.
Yay! We're gonna get candy!
Also, I wanted to ask you guys something. Did you see a... Yep, we did. It looks...
Are they trying to catch a monster too?
No, don't worry. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, alright? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fireworks start.
We will. We'll be on our best behavior, especially for you, Yoimiya.
Okay, good.
It looks like this is the right way. Let's get going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to step in. Look! There are people from the Tenryu Commission over there! It must be them!
Sorry, official business. I can't let you pass.
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting past.
Ugh, what a nuisance! Well, you...
Oh, I got yourself to lame. Oh! Haha!
Fire hazard!
Oh yeah, that's what her elemental skill does. Pew 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 pew!
I'm out of here! Time for a light show!
Pew 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 pew! Pew 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 pew! Pew 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 pew! What?
I'm going in!
I must withdraw.
Fire hazard! Goldfish up down!
One moment. Just put it on Japanese real quick. Yeah, right? Stop. Oh, come on, don't get to use your meal.
公務を妨害するとはいい度胸だな。このような所業、どこに逃げようと必ず中罰を下る。
おっかないこと言うた割に逃げ足が早いな。無駄な時間を使ってしもた。この先におるはずや。行くで。
This should be them.
その剣筋、全然上達してないな、作次郎。お前に賞賛はないと十分に分かった。最後に君の手にかかるとはね。負けを認めるよ。これも僕の。お前がこの国に帰ってきたのは俺の考えを認めたからなんだろ。好きに思うがいいさ。さあ、天領奉行まで来てもらうぞ。この船を作った者も処罰を免れないだろう。
待ち！そう簡単に突き放したらあかん。お互いに言いたい。
見覚えのある顔だな。確か長野原家で花火を作ってるおせっかいな小娘だったか。大丈夫だ、ヨイミヤ。過去のことを語ってもどうしようもない。
ならなんで苦労してまで稲妻に帰ってきたん？散々迷っとったのは何やったの？こうやってちゃんと話したいからやろ？
こいつと話すことなどない。お尋ね者と天領奉行の役人に話す余地などないのだ。かつての友情に免じて決闘の申し出を受け入れたまで。昔と変わらないふぬけた剣術だったがな。
なんでそないなこと言う？もう嘘はやめえや。あんたの部下を見張り役に残して一人もここに近づけさせへんかったのは話す機会を望んでたからちゃうの？なんで二人とも話したいって顔しとるのに何も言わへんのや。
お前の考えすぎだ。大体
いいよヨイミヤ。この気持ちは
あかん。まだ何もできてへんやろ。こんなん納得できるわけあらへん。今谷さん決闘に慣れとるんやろ。ほなうちとも決闘してや。うちが勝ったら本音を吐いてもらうで。もう本心を隠すのはやめるんや。作次郎あんたもや。うちが勝ったら帰ってきた理由を言うんや。どんな結末になろうとも関係あらへん。絶対に言う。こないな状況やないともう二度と言われへんかもしれへんで。
もし
お前負けたら作次郎と共犯やって白状したる。天領奉行の
ヨイミヤ。
その申し出受けよう。
召喚
I get to use your Mia more. Oh god. Don't worry, free vapor. Ouch. Half, I won't leave it. I can't really hit them.
みんなは俺が守れ。行くぞ。
はいはい。
気つけるで。
What was it say? Tamaya! That's the only reason. Oh god, they are behind me. Benny! Right? Let me. Oh, so this is not a duel, by the way? No, not Lemmy. Noel. You just destroys everything. Hanabi! Oh. They're too strong, we need more men. Stand down. What? I thought I told you to. No, stand down. Yes, sir. Sorry. Yoshitaka leaves in a panic.
お前という娘は昔の作次郎みたいに頑固だな。どうして俺たちにまだ話す余地があると思った？
それは作次郎が帰ってきた時あんたのことは言わへんかったけど花火のあんたの父ちゃんと母ちゃんから作次郎とのことを聞いたで。そん時に分かったんや。この花火にはきっと特別な意味があるって。やったら話すことなどないちゃうやろ。孤独を感じるために花火を咲かすわけあら。
実は
ずっと迷いを抱えながら帰ってきた。昔の考え方が変わったわけじゃない。ただ今の自分は現実から逃げてば僕はモンドの自由を、リーユーの契約を、スメールの知恵を、フォンテーヌの正義を見てきた。稲妻を離れたことを幸せに思った。けど僕は逃亡者だ。でもその逃亡を英断だと思っている。そして僕が真になすべきことは、未だにここを変えたいと思っているのか。いや、もうそんな大層なことは思っていない。今はただ、あの時逃げた君は逃げていないのに。僕の心にはしこりがある。君がどうなのかが気になった。そして運命に導かれるかのように帰りたいという気持ちが抑えられなくなった。 俺は幸せではないな。ライデン将軍に憧れ、あのお方の言葉を胸に刻み、命令に従っていた。だが今やっていることは鎖国令に反する者を裁いたり、神の目を回収したりすること。俺は正しいことをやっているの。船は見逃そう。お前をこのまま稲妻に残すことはできない。だからといってでもそんなことして上に俺を気にする必要はない。今の時代、国外にいる稲妻人が帰ってくるには複雑な手続きが必要だと聞いた。お前に手を貸そう。それまでは道中死ぬなよ。安心してくれ、ケイスケ。また君と花火が見たいからね。ああ、また会おう。左遷は避けられないだろうな。俺もいい年して何をしているんだか。作次郎が逃走に使おうとした船だ。金製品臨時保管ということにして部下たちにここへ運ばせておいた。作次郎をここまで追い詰めたのも俺の計画通り。宵宮の言う通り、当時の俺は決心できていなかった。
でもそれでええと思うで。その本音を全部口にすることで心の
ああ、今ようやく分かったよ。礼を言う。お前は思ったより頭が回るようだ。
うちはあんたの両親と仲良しなんや。父ちゃんも母ちゃんも優しい人やろ。
長野原家の跡継ぎの噂は前々から耳にしている。おしゃべりな割には侮れない人物だとね。そうだ、俺が子供の頃に見た花火、長野原花火屋なら再現できるだろう。
短冊がないと無理や。その短冊は作次郎が持って行ってもうた。
そうか、ならいい。
そうへこまんといて。さっき言うたやろ、作次郎あんたのためには作れへんけど作次郎の花火ならあるで。このまま納屋に置いとくのももったいなし、今回は特別や。
ありがとう。
気にせんといて。花火大会に遅れへんようにな。
さっきの宵宮すごく強引だったな。う
ちはおしゃべりが好きやさかい、言葉には不思議な力が宿っとるって信じ。会話せんと何も解決はできひん。ずっと問題は残ったままや。それでみんな解決する機会を逃してまう。作次郎と圭介は昔のようには戻れへんけど、せめて心のさ、行こうか。花火を見るにあんたらの花火は父ちゃんがうちの代わりに打ち上げてくれるで。
私？はい？何？Fireworks? What? Tameo! It's nice hearing that for myself. I still like it. It's a nice detail. For ult doesn't work properly with snapshotting. Internal cooldown stuff. Ah, you can see Sakureja. Paddling away.
Huh?
All the fireworks!
Oh.
Can we see the ones that he made? I guess it'll be in there.
Oh, it's... Keisuke.
Yeah. And we are still there.
So you mean
Oh, is this your
fireworks?
answer?
What do they mean to you?
Oh, she's just lost. Shh. She's lost in fun. She's dreaming away. This is a wet dream. Get found on my fireworks. That was yours, by the way.
That was amazing. It was so beautiful I could weep. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed.
What's in my island? It was very pretty.
Oh, remember that big one that went up first?
The gold one? Yeah.
That's the one I had Pops make for you. Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! He won't forget that anytime soon! That's what I wanted to hear! I was hoping it would leave a deep impression on you guys. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your paper slip. If you ever want to see that golden firework again, just come and see me.
I'm not going to thank you for your fireworks, I'm going to thank you for your kindness.
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet.
Yeah, you look like your father. Except he's like that not.
Oh, I can hear you. I just have a habit of being silent while I'm watching fireworks. Quietly watching something you made with your own hands rise into the sky feels like a sacred ceremony to me.
I somewhat understand.
You asked me what fireworks mean to me, right? Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate merit, and for Keisuke and Sakujiro, they were commemorating...
Unwavering beliefs, right?
Oh yeah, right, beliefs!
Friendship.
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless... Seriously?
Yeah.
Paimon was expecting something deep and philosophical.
So it's not that kind of person,
well,
to be honest.
No one's ever asked me this before, so I've never really settled on an answer. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this. It's also by chance that I've met so many people, learned so many things, and discovered that people associate watching fireworks with the things that are most precious to them. Fireworks that disappear in a flash of light are probably the furthest thing away from the eternity that our shogun desires. But people's feelings don't just disappear. And it's those feelings that give fireworks their purpose. If nobody wanted to watch fireworks, then they wouldn't exist.
Yeah, that's another kind of thing.
Also, consider this. You have to have the Naganoharas because so many people are emotionally invested in the existence of fireworks. If we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they?
Well, if we didn't know about fireworks in the first place, we wouldn't know that you can have them.
You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often.
Neither do
but
I.
I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Make so many people happy. Dream life timelessness. Complete.
I think think I'll stay here for a bit longer. The show. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige.
If I want to. Costs too much. What do you want to do after that?
Matsuzaka and the others are still waiting for me so we can go hunt down the great Ujina yokai. I'm like a big sister to them, so I can't go back on my word. Also, I want to go and ask everyone what they thought of the fireworks. And over the next few days, I'd also like to thank everyone for their support. That includes you and Paimon too, of course.
Yeah, but you can thank us right now.
I think I'll stay here. Oh, but if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige.
Fireworks are expensive.
For you guys, I'll do it for free.
No,
I did kind of force it on you after all. Not to mention that I dragged you along with me and gave you all sorts of trouble along the way.
You made for us?
I'd feel bad if I charged you anymore.
Oh, sure, I feel bad.
It's fine. Look, how about we make a deal? After you find your brother, tell him to come to Naganohara Fireworks. Also, it'd be
Yeah, I just have to wait for you, yes.
I think I'll stay here.
I gotta pay this up now.
But if you wanted to chat, I'll happily oblige. I'll kick their butts again.
Okay.
I'm joking. We have an easy enough time of it. At the worst, we'd have to apologize, smile, and pay a fine. It wouldn't be the end of the world. You two should be careful, though. Without the same connections, you can't afford to be as reckless as me.
Can't. Luckily, I can go to trends. Oh, Sean Stepsky. Yeah, no, firework now. Give you to record the firework formula with. If you give this note, she will be able to make fire just as you remember it, no matter how time passes or well, things change. So long as you take care of this note, you will stand guard over a door to the past. Perhaps you too find happiness that belong only to you under a firework-filled sky. And that's a beautiful wilderness rod. The rod is wild. Oh, there in the wild, the rod is wild. Now we only have Glus Nivis, was it? I think. We continue with the main story. Glus Nivis. Glus Nivis. Rito, yep. Love them dishes. Michi. Click was done. Hi.
This is it. The International Trade Association.
Oh yeah, okay
then, we need to talk to Kurisu, right?
Yeah, Kurisu.
Huh, doesn't look like he's here.
Let's look around. Kurisu. Ah, found him.
Look, there he is.
Yeah.
Looks like we found him.
And you're not gonna cause us any trouble now, are you? Okay, I was. Oh my god.
Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Oh, you're Miss Sayaka.
Better than you, it appears.
Yeah.
And if it isn't the traveler, I haven't seen you in a while.
Sure, has been a while.
Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all
That's great, but, why were you staring into space just now?
Well, you see, it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods...
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk. We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. It's been sitting in store. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage, thinking it'd probably fetch a good price. The vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared into the woods. Well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day. Honestly, you can just tell that our suffering amuses them.
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that while you are here in Inazuma, you should be...
My apologies. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our goods back.
Or I might start turning shit about the Kanjo Commission.
Perhaps I'm doomed to go bankrupt after.
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your lost goods back.
Of course, I would never. Wait, what?
Huh?
Seriously?
Yes. Acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and word will be seen to reflect on the Yashiro Commission and the Kamisato clan. I do so not without reservation, so I hope that you will treat this matter as confidential. That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't always be able to help you in such circumstances.
You can see her breathing.
Given your position and that of the International Trade Association, please try to exercise more caution in the future. You do not want to incur further unnecessary losses.
We will. We certainly will. But, what if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're a highly respected member of society. Surely putting your neck on the...
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that...
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine. Does everyone from a powerful...
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft, and anything that stood out about the perpetrator's appearance.
Let's just say I played a few Batman games, so I can
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours ago now, over at the...
be a trained detective, who knows. Kusha explains why and wherefore.
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime. The investigation starts there.
You have very long hair, it goes down to your butt.
Alright, off we go!
If you don't have it in a ponytail, it might even be even longer. Let's continue to spin around in a circle. Hello! Haha! Fuck you too!
Can't touch me!
I see. Never mind. That'll be weapon right here. Well, that's nice, I suppose. Question mark, question. Nice to meet you, question mark, question mark, question mark. Excuse me, this traveler, but I have a favor to ask you. Please look at Sky Kitsune statue over here. There's a ward within it that we can say you can only be moved by someone who has courage, values, and who is favored by the might of Electra. These powerful lectures.
Take this!
Ward. I was right, you're the destined one. With the skill to experience, this shouldn't be a problem. Excuse my rudeness, my name is Kasari, and I am a shrine maiden. I thought so. Shrine maidens usually wear masks? I have my reasons for that. The village in front of you is named Connorellis, and there is a bear within it that needs to be left. The bear is hidden behind a certain secret. I'd like to entrust you with the list. I was missing a bear. Investigation? This may take some time and trouble, but I'm sure that you will reveal the truth in the end. Well, that sounds like a lot of work. Will it be payment? Of course. The foes who seek shall just reward be given in proportion to their distant wisdom and work. That's what she used to say, so no, there is no... She? ... I shall be counting on you for this investigation, destined one. She has changed the subject. Oh, I thought she was flowing, but no, never mind. Conda Village.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
Footprints.
Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Yeah, they are.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see what they need.
Soul. Over this way. Don't think we could go too much off track. No. Oh. Oh yeah, it's Sunday. Bedtime now. Forgot I don't have an extra hour. Well, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.